Welcome back. We found this sound system, and it seems that we can talk to the Mangrees using it. We can tell them to toss fruit, or we can call the names of individual Mangrees, and that tells them to move. It's part of this game they play, I suppose. Interesting thing though, when we called Pointy's name the second time, he didn't move. Well, let's see what happens if we call Lopsided, who just moved over here again. Much like Pointy before him, he doesn't move a second time. Now, why is that? Can they only move once? That would seem pointless. No, it's actually, as you might be able to tell from their gestures when we do that, they're actually scared of the Camoudile. When he's sitting right below their tree, they can't move. Or they won't move, I suppose. Well, let's see who the other Mangree are. This one, I'm gonna call him Flat. Okay. So that's that one, and he also didn't move, even though the Camoudile isn't below his tree. But it's because both of the nests that he can reach by rope are already occupied, so he has nowhere to go. And the fourth one, well, we've already discovered him by accident. That's that one, that's the old one. And he also can't move because the spots are both occupied. Okay, so now we have established the rules of this little game. We can ask a Mangree to toss fruit. If any Mangree is over here at the fruit, he will do so, toss a fruit near the pit in the middle. We can tell the Mangree to move as long as they have somewhere to go and the Camoudile isn't standing underneath them. And if we ask a Mangree to move, he will move to the open spot and the Camoudile will follow him. And the Camoudile will fall into the pit if he happens to cross it in the middle. And yes, he'll do that every time because he's stupid. And also because this is a game. However, the Camoudile doesn't get knocked out by the flowers when he's in the pit. But what if we could hit him with a fruit when he's in the pit? Because they do throw the fruit towards the pit. So let's try and accomplish that. In order to do that, I'm gonna move Pointy, who is currently here, back to the fruit spot. He's the only one who can move anyway, so... And then I'm gonna move Lopsided across here. It's a little bit touchy whether or not they respond. It was a lot worse before the patch came out. This game, this puzzle was a lot more annoying before the patch. With the patch, it's actually not that bad. Getting the tones isn't that hard. And figuring the puzzle out isn't that difficult either, actually. Many people say this is the most annoying puzzle in the game, but I don't agree with that. Not by a long shot. In fact, almost all of the puzzles in Serenia are more annoying than this one. Okay, now if we move flat ears, I suppose, from here to here, it should trap the Camoudile in the pit again. Yes, so now let's quickly throw a fruit. Well, that didn't help. Seems that that weak-ass throw didn't even reach the Camoudile. Still, there's no other thing we can do. So this has to be the right solution, except that Pointy over there doesn't seem to be strong enough. He isn't good enough a thrower. So one of the others probably is, and it's actually the old one. That's the only one who can take out the Camoudile, which you pretty much have to find out by trial and error. Or maybe you can reason that because he's the oldest, that he has more experience or something. Or because he's the only white one, he stands out, so it has to be him. Or something like that. Anyway, the old one is the only one that can do this, so we need to maneuver the Mangrees so that the old one is in the spot with the fruit. So let's do that. First, the hell? Why isn't he responding? This has never happened before. I'd never have this much trouble with it. There we go. Guess I was doing it too long or something. Seems that recording is making this more touchy than it usually is on my computer. I never have this much trouble with it. Okay, then Mr. Lopsided Ears has to move from here to here. Oh, come on. Okay, and I just said this puzzle wasn't annoying. I guess that's justice for you. I usually don't have this much trouble with it, honestly. I'm just having a bad day, I guess. Okay, let's tell Flat Ears to move. And then the old one again. And then Lopsided. Okay. Then Flat Ears has to move out of the way once more. Camoudile is getting quite the runaround as well. And then we just have to tell Pointy to get out of the spot with the fruit. It's going a lot better now. Which frees it up for the old guy. Well, we've gotten him in the right place, so now all we need to do is get that Camoudile to fall into the pit, which he can actually do from either direction. So far we've only seen him fall in running from here to here. If he runs the opposite way, he'll also fall in. But we're going to do that in the next video.